Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's matchup and the battle of Cowgirls between the visiting Tilden McMullen County Cowgirls versus your Dehennis Cowgirls. The Dehennis Cowgirls are coming off an impressive first win of the season Tuesday night as they defeated Medina in three straight games, 25-18, 25-10, 25-15. And earlier action today, we had the freshman Cowgirls defeated Tilden in two games, 25-17, 25-21. And an exciting JV game. It was a back and forth battle. The Hennis JV team won the first game 30-29, fell in the second game 24-26, and won the final third set 15-9. All teams will be back in action Tuesday versus Pleasanton. We'll be here live on the Hennis Athletics Tuesday evening. I'd like to take this time out to thank all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Ventura Excursions. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mules side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Massey Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we're going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done by using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. Ventura Excursions. The goal at Ventura Excursions is to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Ventura Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering 5-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Ventura would be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. And if you're interested in one of our sponsorship packages, feel free to contact Luigi Rodriguez at 830-741-0752. And we're back here at Roy College Gymnasium. Cowgirls are currently on the court, warming up, serving back and forth to each other. This time I'd like to introduce the roster for the Dehennis Cowgirls. We have head coach Courtney Rodriguez, assistant coach Gina Wools. Number 2, sophomore Mabry Herman. Number 4, senior Natalie McFadden. Number 5, sophomore Kayler Ruiz. Number 6, senior Katie Self. Number 7, sophomore Jolie Frosch. Number 8, freshman Peyton Burrell. Number 10, junior Addie Harkins. Number 12, senior Victoria Carter. Number 14, junior Tony Burrell. Number 15, freshman Maddie Rodriguez. Cowgirls here set. Once again, Battle of Cowgirls. Here at Roy College Gymnasium in Dehennis, Texas. Cowgirls won their first home game Tuesday night versus Medina in 3 straight sets. They'll be back in action Tuesday night versus Pleasanton here live on Dehennis Athletics. Cowgirls lining up to do their little virtual good luck to the visiting Tilden McMullen County Cowgirls. There they go. On the floor for the Cowgirls in the front, Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman, Tony Burrow. In the back, Victoria Carter, Katie Self, Kater Luis. And the libero checking in is Addie Harkins for Katie Self to begin the game. Waiting on the referee to get situated. He's going to check the rotation of the players. Make sure they're lined up correctly. Once again, the Cowgirls are coached by head coach Courtney Rodriguez, assistant coach Gina Wolves. And the referee tosses the ball in to McMullen County. And they're ready to get started. McMullen County with the serve. Addie Harkins with the dig. Frosch with the setup. Mabry Herman with the spike. What they're going to say, she was on the net. One of the players was on the net. And point for McMullen County. McMullen County with the serve. Dug up by Addie Harkins. Frosch with the setup. Tony Bro sends it over. Set up by McMullen. Spikes it. Blocked. Kaler. Frosch. Mabry Herman sends it over and gets a point for the Cowgirls. Tony Burrow set to serve for Dehennis. Serves over and it's out. McMullen County with an early 2-1 lead. Burrow for Burrow substitution. Peyton Burrow checks in for Tony Burrow. And the serve. It's over. Peyton digs it up. Frosch hits it, saves it. Addie sends it over. And point for the Cowgirls. The Dehennis Cowgirls, that is. Katie Self checks in for Addie Harkins. And Mabry Herman will be serving for Dehennis. Ball's over. And it's out. (3-2) McMullen County. Ball serve. It's over. Peyton Burrow with the dig. Frosch with the setup. Victoria Carter with the spike. Dug up pretty good and hit over. Save. Frosch sets it up. Katie Self sends it over. Great recovery. Peyton Burrows. Oh, and Jolie Frosch with the send over. Finds a little spot and ties the game up at 3. Addie Harkins checks in for Mabry Herman. You have Maddie Rodriguez, Katie Self, Victoria Carter in the front, Peyton Burrow, Addie Harkins, and Jolie Frosch, who just served for the Cowgirls. Harkins, Frosch, Victoria Carter with the spike, and beautiful shot. Finds a spot and earns the Cowgirls a point. Number 7, Jolie Frosch, serving for Dehennis. Ball's over. Hit over by McMullen County. Peyton, Frosch, Self with the spike. Great dig, great effort. It's over. Frosch with the setup. Victoria Carter with another spike and finds another sweet spot. 5-3 Dehennis. Frosh with the serve. McMullen County sends it over, and they find an open spot. And I'm bending over to get the ball for the girls. And we're 5-4. McMullen County with the serve. Peyton Burrow digs it up. Frosh with the setup. Maddie Rodriguez with the spike. Off McMullen County. They send it over and out. 6-4 to Hennis. Burrow for Burrow substitution. Tony for Peyton. Tony in the front with Maddie Rodriguez, Katie Self, Frosh, Harkins, and Victoria Carter serving. Hard serve. 7-4 to Hennis. Carter with the serve. Dug up. Set up. Sent over to Carter. Frosh with the setup. Tony Burrow with the spike. And finds a spot. DeHennis has found a nice, comfortable spot over there. 8-4 to Hennis. Tori Carter with the serve. Ace. 9-4 to Hennis. Carter with the serve. And she tried to hit the corner, and it was just a little bit far out. McMullen County set to serve. Ball's over. Great dig by Victoria Carter. Frosh plays it off the net. Maddie Rodriguez recovers and hits it out. 9-6, DeHennis. Ball's over. Carter. Frosh with the setup. Tony Burrow sends it over. Oh, they're going to say it's out. Pretty close from over here. DeHennis 7, McMullen County. DeHennis 9, McMullen County 7. Ball's over. Tori Carter with the dig. Frosh with the setup. Maddie Rodriguez with the spike. Nice hard hit. 10-7 to Hennis Cowgirls. Mabry Herman checks in for Addie Harkins. And Katie Self set it to serve for DeHennis. Ball's over and out. Addie Harkins checks back in. Ball's over. Carter with the dig. Frosh with the setup. Tony Burrow hits it directly into the net. McMullen County with the serve. Addie Harkins misjudged it. McMullen County lands in for them, and we're all tied up at 10. Addie Harkins with the dig. Frosh with the setup. Maddie Rodriguez pushes it over and finds a spot. 11-10 DeHennis. Maddie Rodriguez with the serve. McMullen County hits it over. Addie Harkins with a great effort to try to dig that up. And we're tied up at 11 once again. We're tied up 11-11. Kayla Ruiz checks in. Addie Harkins in the backcourt with Victoria Carter. Victoria Carter hits it, and it's off. She sends it backwards. McMullen County takes the lead, 12-11. Dug up by Carter. Frosch plays it off the net. Carter hits it over. McMullen County sets it up. The spike, blocked. Addie Harkins, Frosch. Tony Burrow with the spike into the net. 13-11, Tilden, McMullen County. Player having a little discussion with the referee. Yeah, Frosch, Mabry Herman, Tony Burrow, Katie Ruiz, Addie Harkins, and Victoria Carter on the court. Addie Harkins, Frosch, Mabry Herman with the spike into the net. McMullen County Cowgirls with a 14-11 lead. Falls over, into the net, point for DeHennis. Tony Burrow serving for DeHennis Cowgirls. Falls over. Great dig. Frosch sends it over, recovered by McMullen County, and she tried to spike it, and she hit it way out. Tony Burrow set to serve, but McMullen County's going to call timeout. This time, once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, Ventura Excursions. And we're back with McMullen County leading 14-13 over DeHennis. And once again, we'd like to take time out to thank our sponsors, because without them, none of this would be possible. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, Ventura Excursions. Tony Burrow with the serve. McMullen County sends it over. Katie Ruiz digs it up. McMullen tried to spike it, send it over, and it's hit into the net. We're all tied up at 14. Tony Burrow still serving for DeHennis. Ball is over. Dug up. Set up. Spiked. Blocked by Frosch. Tony Burrow tipped it, and Katie Ruiz tried to reach out for it, but couldn't get quite to it. McMullen County takes the lead, and another substitution. It's a Burrow for Burrow. Peyton for Tony. McMullen County serving the ball. It's over, and it's out. And we're tied up at 15. Mabry Herman set to serve for DeHennis. Ball's up. It's over. Dug up. Set up. Spiked. Blocked by Carter and Frosch. Katie Ruiz. Frosch with the setup. Katie Self with the spike. Off of McMullen County defender, and a point for the Cowgirls. Mabry Herman serving. Ball's over. Great dig. Set up. McMullen County with a great hit. Recovered by Katie Ruiz. Frosch hits it over. Katie Self knocks it over. McMullen County with a great effort on their side. And they battle and they get it over. Frost sets it up. Victoria Carter with the spike. Point for the Cowgirls. The DeHennis Cowgirls, that is. Quite confusing with both teams named as Cowgirls. 17-15 Dehennis leads. Maybe with the serve. It's over. Set up. Spike from the back row. Kater Ruiz. Self. Peyton Burrow hits it over. Pushed over. Try to find a spot. Great effort. Victoria Carter recovers. Mabry with the great dive to get that ball. Kater Ruiz. Mabry. Peyton Burrow hits it over. McMullen County hits it out. Great volley between both teams. And the Hennis Cowgirls now have an 18-15 lead. Mabry with the serve. It's over. McMullen County tried to hit it. It went backwards. Great effort on their part to try to recover it and couldn't quite get to it. Mabry Herman with the serve. Short. Dug up. Set up. And point for Dehennis. First set for Dehennis, and they lead currently 20-15. Mabry with the serve. It's over. Set up. Spike. Kaler. Frosch. Victoria Carter with the spike. Great recovery. Blocked by Carter. Kaler Ruiz. Frosch with the setup. Oh, sends it over. Try to catch them off guard. Frosch. Katie Self pushes it over. Peyton Burrow. Frosch with the setup. Katie Self from behind. Earns the Dehennis Cowgirls a point. 21-15 Dehennis. And McMullen County is going to call timeout. And once again, we'd like to take time and thank our sponsors, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Venatura Excursions. Without them, none of this would be possible. We're back. Dehennis Cowgirls lead 21-15 over McMullen County. And Mabry Herman set to serve for Dehennis. And the referee gives you the okay. The ball's set. It's over. And off number 10 for McMullen County earns Dehennis another point. Mabry Herman serving. Ball's up. It's over. Dug up. Set up. Spike by number 5. And it's out. And the front court for Dehennis, you have Katie Self, Jolie Frosch, Victoria Carter, Peyton Burrow, Kater Ruiz, and serving Mabry Herman. Dug up pretty well by Mabry. Victoria Carter tried to spike it, and too much power hit into the net. McMullen County with the serve. It's over. Dug up by Kater Ruiz. Saves it off. And Katie sends it over. Frost sets it up. Carter sends it over and finds a corner. Point for Dehennis. (24-16) Dehennis. Maddie Rodriguez checks in for Kaler Ruiz. And Jolie Frosch set to serve for Dehennis. Ball's over. Set up. Spiked. And somebody was in the net. They're going to say it was one of the Dehennis players. So point for McMullen County. 24-17. Cowgirls 1 point away from winning the first set. Ball's up. Addie Harkins digs it up. Frost with the setup. Maddie Rodriguez a spike off McMullen County and hit to the sands. There's a lucky fan. Dennis Cowgirls win the first set 25-17. And at this time, we'd like to thank our sponsors, because without them, none of this would be possible. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Ventura Excursions. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Massey Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we're going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. Ventura Excursions is here to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Ventura Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering 5-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Ventura would be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. And once again, if you're interested in one of our sponsorship packages, feel free to contact myself, BJ Rodriguez, 830-741-0752. And the Dehennis Cowgirls won the first set, 25-17. Earlier action today, the freshman Cowgirls defeated Tilden 25-17, 25-21. And an exciting JV game. JV Cowgirls won 30-29 the first set. Lost the second set 24-26 and won the third set 15-9. Very exciting game. And we're here getting ready for the second set. Great start for the Dehennis Cowgirls. And Maddie Rodriguez will be set to serve for Dehennis to start the second set. And she hits it into the net. McMullen County set to serve. Ball hits over and out. Over the head of the Cowgirl players. And we have Tony Burrow set to serve again for Dehennis. Ball's up, hit, over, dug up, set up, sent over, and she finds an open spot in between the Dehennis Cowgirls. Point for McMullen County. Substitution for the McMullen County Cowgirls. The Burrows substitute. Ball's up. It's over. Addie Harkins with the dig. Jolie Frost sets it up. Maybe Hermans hits it over. And great effort by McMullen County, but they couldn't recover. Point for Dehennis. Dehennis Cowgirls won the first set, 25-17. And maybe Herman with a serve. Great dig. Set up. It's hit over and into the net. Herman sets a serve. Ball's hit. Over. Free ball. Katie Ruiz sets it up. Frost sets it up, excuse me. Katie Self hits it into the net. And we're all tied up at 3. Ball's hit. Mabry Herman. Jolie Frosch. Victoria Carter sends it over, tips it. Herman, sorry. And Frosch sends it over. Ball's hit. Out of bounds. Point for the Hennis. Maddie Rodriguez checks in for Kayla Ruiz. In the front, we have Maddie, Katie, Victoria. Ball set up. Spiked. Blocked by Carter. Point for the Hennis. Jolie Frosch set to serve for the Hennis. Addie Harkins, Peyton Burrow, Katie Self, Maddie Rodriguez, and Victoria Carter on the court. Great hit by McMullen County. (5-4) to Hennis with an early lead. They won the first set 25-17. Ball's up. Peyton Barrow. Frosch with the set up. Victoria Carter with the spike. Hit up into the air and hit the top of the ceiling. And a point for the Hennis. Barrow for Barrow. Checking in. Victoria Carter set to serve for the Hennis. Ball's up. It's over. Set up. Spiked. And out. (7-4) to Hennis. Carter still serving. Dug up. Sent over. And over the fingertips of Maddie Rodriguez as she misjudged that ball. Carter with the dig. Frosch with the tip over. Oh, great recovery by McMullen County. Tried to punch it over and into the net. Oh. They're saying point for McMullen County. They're saying number 15. Which would be Maddie Rodriguez. McMullen County with the serve. Carter. And Jolie Frost tried to punch it over. Misjudged it. And we're all tied up at 7. Addie Harkins with the dig. Jolie Frosch. Tony Burrow with the send over. Pushed over. Self. Jolie Frosch. Rodriguez. Blocked by Maddie. Point for the Hennis. Katie Self sets a serve. Ball's up. It's over. And off McMullen County. And hit into the stands. 9-7 to Hennis. Self-serving. It's over. Set up. Hit over. Mabry sets it up. Burrow sends it over. And it's out. Point for the Hennis. Once again, the Hennis Cowgirls won the first set 25-17. Currently lead the second set 10-7. Self still serving. Ball's over. Hard hit. Mabry Herman tries to spike it. And then she put a little too much power into it. 10-8. Ball's over. And over Addie Harkins head for a point for Dehennis. 11-8. Kayler Ruiz checks in for Maddie Rodriguez. Kayler will be serving for the Cowgirls. And the front, Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman, Tony Burrow, Victoria Carter, Addie Harkins. Jump serve into the net. Ball's up, over, dug up by Kayler. Jolie sends it over. McMullen County at the setup, and they're going to say she used two hands. 12-9 Dehennis. Tony Burrow set to serve for Dehennis once more. Ball's over. Pushed over and finds a spot in between three Dehennis Cowgirls. 12-10. McMullen County set to serve. Ball's up. It's over. Kayler Ruiz. Frosch. Mabry Herman sends it over. It's blocked. Recovered by Frosch and over. Spiked. Mabry with another save. Kayler hits it over into the net. Ball's up. It's over. And out. Mabry Herman serving for the Dehennis Cowgirls. Ball's up. It's over. Set up. Hit over hard. Kayler recovers it. Frosch pushes it over. Off the net. And McMullen cannot recover. Dehennis Cowgirls will be back in action Tuesday versus Pleasanton. Mabry with the serve. Dug up. Spiked. Blocked by Carter. Self-save it. Carter finds a spot in the corner and earns Dehennis another point. And McMullen County is going to call timeout. And once again, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. Honda National Bank, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, and Venatura Excursions. Recap of today's games. We had the battle of the Cowgirls of all three teams today. The Dehennis freshmen versus Tilden. Dehennis won 25-17, 25-21. JV Cowgirls won over Tilden 30-29. Fell in the second game 24-26 and won 15-9. All teams will be back in action Tuesday here in Dehennis. Once again, we'll be here live on the Dehennis Athletics page versus Pleasanton. Currently, Dehennis won the first set 25-17, and we're fixing to get started. And we're back. There you go. Mabry Herman with the serve. Nice hard serve. Dug up, set up, spiked. Kayler with the recovery. Frosch with the setup. Self sends it over, blocked. And McMullen County tried to hit it over, and it was hit into the net. Herman with the serve into the net. She was trying to send it short. It was just a little short, too short. 16-12, Dehennis with the lead. Ball's over and into the net. Maddie Rodriguez checks in for Kayler Ruiz. And Jolie Frosch set to serve for the Dehennis Cowgirls. Ball's up, over. Set up. Spiked. And out of bounds. Jolie Frosch set to serve. Ball's up, over, dug up, set up, hit over. Addie Harkins with the recovery. Frost with the setup. Maddie Rodriguez sends it over and finds a spot for the Cowgirls. 19-12 to Hennis. Frost still serving for DeHennis. Ball's over. Hit up. Spiked. Nice hard hit, but it was way out. Frost sends it over. Short off the top of the net. Just try to catch them off guard, but McMullen County set to serve. Ball's up. It's over. Peyton Burrow. Frost sends it over. Set up. Spiked. Blocked by Carter, but in for McMullen County. Ball's up. It's over. And finds a spot in between 3 or 4 DeHennis Cowgirls. (20-15) DeHennis leads. Addie Harkins. Maddie Rodriguez sends it over. McMullen County spikes it. And I had to save the ball from hitting one of the cameras, so I lost track there. And DeHennis is going to call timeout. And at this time, once again, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Lone Star Kawasaki, Hondo National Bank, and Venetera Excursions. Without them, none of this would be possible. So thank you very much. Once again, the DeHennis Cowgirls will be back in action Tuesday versus Pleasanton here in DeHennis. We'll be here live once again. Cowgirls started off their season with the sweep over Medina this past Tuesday night. They won 25-18, 25-10, 25-15. They have a game scheduled for tomorrow, but it's been postponed for another day. Cowgirls won the first set 25-17, currently lead the second set 20-16 over McMullen County. And McMullen County Cowgirls set to serve, ball's over. Set up by Frost, Victoria Carter pushes it over. And spiked it in for McMullen County. The DeHennis Cowgirls lead 20-17. Won the first set 25-17. McMullen County is set to serve. Ball's up and over. And Peyton Burrow misjudged it. 20-18 DeHennis. In the front for the DeHennis Cowgirls, Katie Self, Jolie Frost, Victoria Carter, back row, Addie Harkins, Peyton Burrow, and Maddie Rodriguez. Addie Harkins with a nice dig. Frost with the great recovery, sends it over. Spiked, great dig by Addie Harkins. Self hits it over, and the ref stops play, and a point for DeHennis. Not sure what happened, but the Cowgirls are excited. (21-18) and Burrow for Burrow substitution once again. Victoria Carter set to serve for DeHennis. Ball's up, hit hard, over, set up, hit. Addie Harkins with the dig. Frost with the setup. Tony Burrow spikes it. Recovered by McMullen County. Hit it over. Addie Harkins dig. Frost set up. Victoria Carter spiked from the back row hard. Pushed over by McMullen County Cowgirls. Matty Rodriguez sends it over. Great effort by Carter. And they're going to... Not sure what happened, but it was point for McMullen County. And Natalie McFadden checks in for Victoria Carter. So in the back row, you have Addie Harkins, Natalie McFadden, Katie Self. In the front row, Tony Burrow, Matty Rodriguez, and Jolie Frosch. Ball's hit over, off, Tony Burrow, and Jolie Frosch sends it over the net. Point for DeHennis. DeHennis Cowgirls won the first set 25-17, currently lead 22-19 in the second set. And the referee heads over. I'm not sure what they're talking about. But he gave him the thumbs up and said, let's go. Ball's up. Natalie hits it. Katie Self with a spike off the fingertips of McMullen County, and a point for DeHennis. They have corrected the score. It's DeHennis 22-20. Katie Self with the serve. Hit over. Dug up. Set up. Hit over. Natalie recovers. Frosch hits it over. Great hit down the line, recovered by Frosch. Katie Self hits it into the net. And the Battle of Cowgirls has been close throughout the game. Cowgirls, DeHennis won 25-17 the first set, lead 22-21. Dug up by Harkins. Frosch, Baby Herman sends it over, blocked, recovered by Herman, and couldn't quite get to it. We're all tied up at 22. And head coach Courtney Rodriguez is going to call timeout for DeHennis. And once again, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Ventura Excursions. Back here, live, tied up, all at 22 in the Battle of Cowgirls. The DeHennis Cowgirls won the first set 25-17, and McMullen County set to serve. Ball's up, over, dug up by Addie Harkins, set up by Frosch. Maybe Herman pushes it over with her left hand and scores a point for DeHennis. Matty Rodriguez will be serving for the DeHennis Cowgirls. Ball's over. Dug up, set up, sent over. Natalie McFadden recovers. Frosch. Tony Burrow hits it off McMullen County. Point for DeHennis. 24-22 DeHennis leads. 1 point away from winning the second set. And Victoria Carter checks in for Natalie McFadden. Matty Rodriguez hits it over. Dug up. Sent over. Addie digs it up. Frosch sends it over. Finds a spot. Sent over by McMullen County. Frosch sets it up for Mabry Herman. Spiked and earns a point for the Cowgirls. And the DeHennis Cowgirls win their second straight set as they won the first set 25-17 and 25-22. At this time, we'd like to thank our sponsor once again, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, Ventura Excursions. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki mules side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Mass Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. Ventura Excursions. The goal at Ventura Excursions is to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Ventura Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering five-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Venatura would be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. I'd also like to thank Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we're going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done by using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. Recap of today's game. The Hennis Cowgirls won the first two sets, 25-17, 25-22. Earlier action, the Hennis freshmen won over Tilden 25-17, 25-21. JV won over Tilden JV 30-29, 24-26, and 15-9. And once again, all three teams, will be back in action Tuesday versus Pleasanton here live. Once again on the Hennis Athletics page. And Addie Harkins checks in for Katie Self. You have Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman, Tony Burrow in the front, Victoria Carter, Katie Ruiz, and like I said, Addie Harkins. McMullen County set to serve. Start the third set. Ball's up. It's over. Addie Harkins with the great dig. Frosch with the setup. Mabry Herman with the spike off McMullen County. Hit over. Harkins. Frosch. Mabry Herman spikes it and finds a spot in the corner. Mabry Herman, she's been playing very well. First game she did spectacular, and today she's still on fire. Tony Burrow serving for Dennis. Ball is over. Set up. Hit over. Addie Harkins. Frosch. Victoria Carter with their left hand. Recovered by McMullen County. Frosch with the setup. Mabry Herman into the net. Carter Herman, Frosch in the front court. Backcourt, Addie Harkins, Kater Ruiz, and now Peyton Burrow. Ball's up, hit, over. Kater Ruiz, Frosch, Herman with the spike, and finds an empty spot. Now Mabry will get the serve for DeHennis. Ball's over. Free ball. Victoria Carter. Frosch. Katie Self. Blocked. Great effort by Kayla Ruiz. Point for McMullen County. Peyton Burrow and Victoria Carter with a spike. Point for DeHennis. Addie Harkins checks in. Maddie Rodriguez checking in for Kayla Ruiz. In the front is Maddie, Katie, Victoria, Peyton, Addie, and serving Jolie Frosch. Addie with the dig. Frosch with the setup, sends it over. Pushed over. Addie with a great save, great effort. Self sends it over. McMullen County, free ball. Peyton, Frosch, and point for McMullen County. We're all tied up at 3 in the third set. The Hennis won the first set 25-17, second set 25-22 as well. Maddie Rodriguez, Frosch, back to Maddie, she sends it over. McMullen County hits it over. Great dig by Addie. Frosch, Addie hits it over. Addie, Frosch. Maddie Rodriguez with a spike off McMullen County, point for the Hennis. Victoria Carter will be serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's up, over, and off McMullen County. 5-3 Cowgirls of the Hennis. Ball's up, over. Point for the Hennis once again. 6-3. Carter sends it a nice hard hit over. Free ball hit over to the Hennis. Addie Harkins. Frosch. Maddie Rodriguez spikes it and it's in. (7-3) to Hennis. Carter with the serve. Oh, hard serve. Off the shoulder. 8-3 to Hennis. And McMullen County is going to call timeout. And once again, at this time, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Ventura Excursions.
You're watching live coverage on the D'Hanis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls! You're watching live coverage on the D'Hanis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls!
And we're back to live action with the D'Hanis Cowgirls currently leading 8-3 as they won the first set and second set 25-17, 25-22. Tori Carter with the serve, and it's hit out of bounds. Natalie McFadden checks in for Victoria Carter. Ball's over. Natalie hits it. Set up by Frosch. Maddie Rodriguez tries to find a corner, but it's out of bounds. (8-5). The Hennis leads. Ball's up, over. Addie digs it up. Frosch with the setup. Katie Self sends it over and tries to hit the corner, but it's out of bounds. McMullen County serves it over. McFadden digs it up. Frosch with the setup. Tony Burrow hits it into the net, recovers it. Frosch pushes it over. Spiked, blocked. Great effort by Addie and Natalie. But the ball was in. McMullen County on a little run here. Closes the gap down to 1. Natalie. Frosch. Addie Harkins punches it over. Spiked. And in between Harkins and Frosch. All tied up at 8. Ball's up, over. Addie. Burrow. Frosch hits it over. And out of bounds. McMullen County has taken the lead. McMullen County Cowgirls lead 9-8. Ball's up, over. Katie, Frosch, Burrow hits it into the net. The front row for the Cowgirls is Tony Burrow, Maddie Rodriguez, Jolie Frosch. Backcourt, Katie Self, Natalie McFadden, Addie Harkins. Natalie digs it up, Frosch sets it up, and it was hit over, but point for McMullen County. Then as Cowgirls will call a timeout, we're going to take a timeout with them. And we're back here live as the McMullen County Cowgirls are in a little run right now. They have taken the lead in the third set. They currently lead 11-8 as the D'Hanis Cowgirls won the first 2 sets 25-17, 25-22. And McMullen County set to serve. Ball's up. Over. Natalie McFadden digs it up. Frost with the setup. Katie Self hits it over and finds an open spot. And the Cowgirls end the McMullen County run that they were on. 11-9, McMullen County. Katie Self serving for D'Hanis. Ball's up, over. Frost, Self. Natalie pushes it over. They're going to say point for McMullen County. McMullen County serving. Ball's hit short. Tony Frosch, maybe with the spike, in for the D'Hanis Cowgirls. 12-10. Maddie Rodriguez will be serving for D'Hanis. Ball's up. Hit, over. Doug. Set up. Frost hits it. Natalie recovers it, and Maddie sends it over. Hard spike. Maddie recovers it. Frost, Burrow, spike and blocked out of bounds. Point for the D'Hanis Cowgirls. Rodriguez still serving. Ball's up. Hit. Dug up. Set up. Spiked, but she lost her balance. And we're all tied up once again, 12-12. Ball's up, hit over. Set up. Spiked. Rodriguez. Frosch. Tony Burrow spikes it off McMullen County. Mabry Herman spikes it. Standing at the net, she just sent it down. Hard hit. (13-12). Addie Harkins. Frost with the setup. Mayberry with another spike blocked. And point for the Cowgirls, DeHennis. Victoria Carter checks in for Natalie McFadden. Ball's up, hit over by Tony Burrow. And hit into the net. Point for DeHennis. Cowgirls regain the lead and lead now 14-13. Tony Burrow still serving for the DeHennis Cowgirls. Ball's up, hit over, short, off the top of the net, over, and it finds a spot. Ball's up, hit over. Back row, hit into the net. The DeHennis Cowgirls with a 16-13 lead, and McMullen County will take another timeout. And it's a timeout, so we're going to take this timeout to thank our sponsors, Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Venatura Excursions.
You're watching live coverage on the DeHannis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls! You're watching live coverage on the DeHannis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls!
DeHennis Cowgirls currently leads 16-13. Tony Burrow serving for DeHennis. Ball's up, hit, over, dug up, set up, hit from the back row. Kayla Ruiz digs it up. Frost hit the setup. Tony Burrow hits it over. Free ball. Addie Harkins. Frost. Victoria Carter blocked in for the Cowgirls. Point for DeHennis. Ball's up, over, set up, spiked, out of bounds. Tony Burrow serves, short, and ace in between 3 or 4 Cowgirls. Little confusion there. Tony on a roll, serving, hit over. And point for DeHennis again, 20-13. Tony hits it, dug up, set up, spiked. Tony digs it. Mabry misjudged it. She tried to put all her power into it, and it went into the net. McMullen County with the serve. It's over. Kayla Ruiz. Frost. Victoria Carter the spike. Wow, that was hard. Nice hard hit by Victoria Carter. 21-14 DeHennis. And Mabry Herman set to serve for the DeHennis Cowgirls now. Maddie Rodriguez checks in for Kayla Ruiz. Spike off Maddie Rodriguez. Jolie Frost catches them off guard and finds a spot. The DeHennis Cowgirls lead 22-14. Kayla Ruiz checks in for Maddie Rodriguez. Mabry Herman still serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's up, hit, over, pushed over. Self hits it into the net, and everyone on the ground making a great effort cannot get to it. Point for McMullen County. Ball's up, hit over. Mabry. Frosch. Victoria Carter. Recovered by McMullen County. Self at the net. Pushes it over. Kaler. Off Mabry. They were too close to each other and just went off Mabry's shoulder. Ball's over. Peyton. Frosch. Katie Self with the spike. Point for DeHennis. 23-16. Kater Ruiz comes out and Maddie Rodriguez checks in. While Jolie Frosch set to serve for DeHennis. And here we go. Ball's up, hit. McMullen County hits it. Free ball. Katie. Frosch. Victoria Carter blocked. Point for McMullen County. (23-17) DeHennis. DeHennis Cowgirls won the first two sets, 25-17, 25-22, and are 2 points away from winning this third set. Ball's up, short off the net, finds a spot. 23-18, DeHennis. Ball's over. Addie Harkins. Frosch. Victoria Carter spikes it in between two girls. Point for DeHennis. Victoria Carter set to serve for DeHennis. DeHennis is 1 point away from sweeping this game. They won 25-17, 25-22. Carter serves it over. Blocked by Katie at the net. DeHennis Cowgirls win. Great game by both teams. It's a great back and forth battle. And DeHennis wins 25-17, 25-22, 25-18. And as a quick recap of today's Battle of the Cowgirls today, DeHennis freshmen over Tilden 25-17, 25-21. JV won over Tilden JV 30-29. Fell in the second set 24-26 and won 15-9. All three teams will be back in action Tuesday versus Pleasanton here live on the DeHennis Athletics page. And once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki, Ag Equipment, Hondo National Bank, and Venatura Excursions. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Mass Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done by using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank app, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. Venatura Excursions is here to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Venatura Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering 5-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Venatura would be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call, and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. If you're interested in one of our sponsorship packages, feel free to contact myself, BJ Rodriguez, 830-741-0752. And once again, thank you, and we'll be back Tuesday night.